Welcome to the Author U community. Now, so Jane, tell us about how do you get sponsors that tie in with your book, and do they have to spend a lot of money? Do they have to do it? Do they get to do it all for free? I mean, what are some of the tips and techniques for this?
Judith, first of all, thank you for asking me to share this information. I have been creating sponsorships for over 10 years, and here's what I know. Sponsorships are about relationships. When you have a book is a business, and you have to understand that somebody's got to finance it. So my thought was, and it's actually proving to be true, is that there are companies out there that actually will benefit from being aligned with your book, especially if you're going to be doing publicity and marketing, which I hope you do, because that's why you're actually writing a book and you're an author and you want to get it out there. So the first rule is to create a relationship with a company that is completely in alignment with your topic, and I'll give you an example. Let's say you're writing a book on healing or health. You might want to go to Whole Foods and look at all the products and all the companies that supply products for Whole Foods. Well, in their store, you'll find 35,000 products, and you have to find the companies that are in alignment with your message, and it's very simple. You're going to find a relationship. You're going to find somebody at that company who you will connect with. You're not going to ask for anything first. You're just going to create a relationship. Then you're going to figure out through that relationship what the needs are, the challenges are of that company. Maybe they need PR. Maybe they are not the number one in their category and they have a competitor. Maybe they're looking for a spokesperson. There are so many different reasons why people have challenges in their businesses. Your job is to find the challenge. The next thing I would say to you is to create a benefit. Figure out how your book or what you can provide them can solve their challenge, how they can solve their problems. Once you are the solution to a company's challenge, then it becomes a mutually beneficial partnership, and that's the beginning of it. Of course, we don't have the time today, but there are nuances to this. There are presentations to make, there are decks to make, but this will not cost you a dime. It's time. And here's the secret sauce. Ready? I've had the most success when I brought in college interns or women that have just graduated from college, and they have no fear about picking up the phone. You have to train them and tell them how to do it, but once they get it, they can be your sales team, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So I'm Janie Bellmeyer. Learn how to land a sponsor, and you can go to landasponsor.com, and we'll start the process. So go forth and create a business.
So you don't have to be a celebrity.
No.
You are the celebrity because you're the author of the book.
You know, there's a lot of validity when you're an author. It gives you credibility instantly in the marketplace, especially if you're an expert in your field. Now, you're not writing a book if you're not an expert in the field, so I assume that you are. But are you positioned in the media or in the eyes of the world as an expert? Your job is also to position yourself as an expert. Having that book adds credibility, and if you're self-published, you could also add a sponsor to the cover of the book or the back of the book. There are many different ways to create benefits for that sponsor. Now,
so as an expert and certainly the creator of landasponsor.com, that you really show these authors how to dig down and come up with their synergy, or do you really go out and really do some brainstorming of who the players could be to make this work and help script some of those approaches?
You know, landasponsor.com came out of 10 years of actually doing it, and I'm still doing it. What I do is I'll take somebody and I'll basically handhold them through the process. Or there could be I have an e-course or a workbook or an audio course. It doesn't really matter. There are just 7 steps, and I want people to get it. And I love to brainstorm with people. I love to find out where their niches are. So if you have a niche business or a niche book, there will be companies out there that will benefit, and I'm going to help you connect the dots. And it's really about creating relationships with companies, and that's what you need to do.
And how to approach them.
How to approach them, how to
Terrific.
ask for money.
Great. And how much money?
You know what?
Or do you know how much
Here's
money?
the interesting thing. Everybody has a very different way of handling money. I was brought up in one way to handle money and think about money, and so were you, and so is everybody else. I can't tell you. I can guide you, but I don't want to hold you back from asking for a lot of money when you feel that you should, or vice versa. So the money issue is kind of interesting, but it's a dialogue, and we're going to find that right sweet spot.
That comes with the relationship that's built.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so Jane, tell us one more time, how do our viewers find you?
Well, Judith, I'm hoping to be working with you and your authors, so we'll find you through you and your company. But if anybody's interested, I'm at landasponsor.com, and I'm happy for you to just go in, sign up, and we'll start a dialogue. It's a relationship. That's what it's all about.
Fabulous. Thank you so much.
Here's something else.
Huh.
If they mention your name, then we'll have something special for them.
Fabulous. So if you mention Judith Briles or author you, Jane's got a special goodie on the list. So go to landasponsor.com.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.